In this video, I'm going on a 7-day winter road trip through northern Finland and stay in some unique accommodations, go skiing, husky sledding, meet reindeers, ride snowmobiles through the frozen landscape, and warm up in one of the many saunas. This trip has been on my bucket list for so long, and it absolutely didn't disappoint. After a late and very cold arrival in Rovaniemi, the starting point of my adventure with minus 20 degrees, the only appropriate thing to start this trip is by firing up the wood-burning sauna and get cozy in my Airbnb.
Firing up the sauna. It's minus 20 out, so gotta get going. Some fresh snow, a couple centimeters overnight. Gotta clear the car and then off to Ruka. Morning from Ruka. Just having my morning coffee here. Instant coffee because there was no coffee here in the hotel. I had to buy some at the store and I didn't want to buy filters and everything for the coffee machine. But yeah, look at this view here to wake up to. Looks pretty cold, to be honest. I'm going skiing today. 3 hours I booked. Also, this hotel room was so nice. It has a sauna here in the bathroom. I wish every hotel, like, at least in the cold countries, should have that. And then a walk-in shower. And then it also has a kitchen, and then the bedroom right here, and it's right next to the ski resort, so which is nice. So you park here, there's a car park, then you sleep here, and then the resort is right here. It's not the biggest resort, it's like not the steepest, but I mean in Finland you take what you get. Like they don't have high mountains, but this is a fun activity to do. There's also a lot of cross-country skiing right here, which is probably a good place because I think it doesn't go above freezing here in the winter, so it's a good place to do it.
There's also a rental shop attached to the hotel, so I rented skis for 3 hours and I'm ready to hit the slopes for some sunset skiing.
Alright, made it to the slopes. It's not really steep here. As you can see, it's more like a hill, but I rented some skis and they're like pretty shitty, but still having a lot of fun here. Can't wait for the sunset. Holy shit, so freaking cold. Wind is picking up. It's like minus 10. But it's so beautiful with the sunset. Look at that.
What's also cool is they have these fire pits called kotas to warm up and take a break, but I'm really freezing right now and I'll adjust the thing to help with that.
Good morning from Ruka. The weather today is not as great. Luckily I got my skiing in yesterday. It was a beautiful sunset. And today I'm going to the national park and I wanted to go to this mill. It's a mill right next to the water and it should be a really cool photo opportunity. It's only a 1 kilometer walk, so shouldn't be too far. And then I'm going further north. I'm gonna do some fun activities, including like sledding and reindeer, see reindeers, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, just finish up the breakfast and then hit the road again. Okay, made it to the spot. It's only 500 meters to the mill. Husky. Let's see how it is. Kind of nice lighting right now with the sun coming a little bit through the clouds. So let's see if we can get some nice pictures. Let's go. All right, made it to the mill house. It's quite a busy spot here. Tons of people arrived, but it's also so beautiful. I wish the lighting was a little nicer. Took a few pictures and now off to the north. Gotta have a lot of driving to do, so hit the road. It's not as cold today. It's only around 0 degrees, which is considerably warmer to like the last few days. But yeah, I think it's gonna get colder in the next few days again when I'm doing like the activities outdoors, like sledding and stuff. So gotta dress up warm. Just arrived at my cabin here. Look at that cozy log cabin. I think this is enough space for myself. There's like 4 beds. Gotta make the beds apparently. There should be also, oh, there's a kitchen here. Cook some stuff, and then there should be also a sauna. Sure. Bathroom. I think this will do. Okay, I woke up in my nice little cottage here in the snowy landscapes. It's not that cold today, it's -1, and I'm doing reindeer sledding today. The weather is also not the best, so we'll see how it goes. It's a full-on reindeer day. I think it's a little bit touristy, but you gotta feed the reindeer, you gotta take a sled ride, and yeah, you gotta learn a little bit of stuff about the reindeer. So it's gonna take 2.5 to 3 hours. See how it goes.
I'm usually not a big fan of tours like that, but I had to see the reindeers, which are such an important part of Finland's culture and economy.
Let's go sleigh ride.
Now, to be honest, the reindeer sledding was very slow, but it still made for a cool experience. After, the group got together in the hut to warm up with some warm berry juice, a traditional drink in Finland, and we learned more about the reindeers.
It's time to feed the reindeer now. So cute.
With some delicious traditional salmon soup, we are ending the experience. All in all, I really liked it, but I'm ready for some more action in the afternoon.
All right, done with the reindeer adventure. There's all these cool cabins here, Aurora cabins. I checked them out, but they're pretty expensive, and most of them are sold out. So yeah, it's a cool place because you can like see when the northern lights are out, you can see through the glass front, but I don't think they're gonna come out today. And the guy said it's kind of warm. It's like -5, and usually says it's like -20. So it was a lot of fun doing that. And now going home for a bit, and then in the afternoon I'm going actually snowmobiling. So never done that. I'll be back here in 2 hours. Let's go.
Feeling pretty cold from being outside all day, I decided to warm up in the sauna before heading
back here at the Northern Lights Village. I'm already geared up for the snowmobile ride. Let's see how it goes.
Now, this was a lot more action-packed in the morning, and it was so much fun riding through the frozen landscape. However, I wished we could have driven a little bit more freely and not follow a single lane trail.
Okay, back at the cabin. This was a fun day of activities in the morning. Reindeer sledding. I learned a lot about the reindeers in the area. And then snowmobiling in the afternoon. And then I went for dinner to a nice restaurant. I was the only one there. It was kind of weird, but I think I went early because I went right after snowmobiling. But now, yeah, I'm just chilling for a bit and then heading to bed early because tomorrow I'm having an early start and I'm going Husky sledding. guys gonna be skiing by curves in the stands?
The dogs are so excited already. Let's go. Time to warm up with some juice again and then seeing the puppies before making my way to Levy, where I'm staying in the best accommodation of this trip. Okay, just turned into the resort. Unfortunately the trees don't look as nice, just like a lot of melted snow, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the cabin is nice. I think there's a nice sunset happening. See how it goes. Okay, I checked in. Gotta bring my stuff with the sled to the house. Kind of a big suitcase, let's see if it fits, but should be fine. There we go. And then this, I'm just gonna put it on my back. Let's get it. All right, let's check it out. It's gonna be nice. Hopefully the northern lights come out. So you can sleep here in this glass pod. Hopefully a nice sunset tonight. I already see the sky lighting up. But yeah, this is a cool experience. Not cheap, but I think it's worth it to do that. If the northern lights come out, even better. There's some coffee making supplies. I'm actually gonna make a coffee right now. I'm pretty tired while driving. And then here's the shower. Bathroom. Wow, what a beautiful morning. Beautiful sunrise. Got my coffee ready here. And just enjoying the views from the bed here. I mean, how can you not? Last night the Northern Lights actually came out. It was the perfect place to have the Northern Lights because you could see them from bed basically. But I'm doing something really cool today as basically the last thing I do on this trip, which is going to an ice hotel, which should be super nice. Let's get some breakfast here. I'm gonna get some breakfast at the lodge today. Enough of oatmeal and stuff like that. But let's get a shower, breakfast, and then hit the road back to Rovaniemi, where we're also gonna fly out tomorrow. Breakfast was delicious up there, and it's actually included in the price, so that justifies a little bit better. And now the sun is risen. So beautiful now. Great. My last accommodation is a bit remote in the forest with no road access, so when I arrived at the parking lot, I got picked up by this sled that will bring me to my little cabin for the night. Okay, this is the place. It's pretty tiny. I can barely stand up in here. Oh, just hit my head. But yeah, there's the bed, and then glass front. You can overlook the lake in the middle of the trees, and then yeah. There's a little kitchen here, you can make some stuff. And there's a toilet. That's basically it. Pretty simple, but should do the job. This is where they're gonna have the dinner later at 6 o'clock. I'm not gonna go because I'm going to the ice hotel, but yeah, this looks like a cozy place to have dinner.
That's the ice restaurant this way. I'm gonna go there later, but let's explore the hotel a little bit more. The chapel is here. Let's check out one of the rooms. Wow, can you imagine sleeping here overnight? This is another room. It's pretty big. There's some tables here you can sit at, and then there's a lot of people can sleep here. People get sleeping bags to sleep here, and then the mattresses are kind of cozy. There's actual mattresses, probably insulated as well. Of course, I had to check out the bar, shot out of an ice glass. It's good. Okay, it's dinner time. Let's check out the restaurant.
Upon sitting down in this restaurant where almost anything is made out of ice, I got handed the drink menu and I went with the warm berry juice because honestly I was feeling pretty cold from walking around the hotel beforehand. As a starter, they served mushroom soup that was delicious, followed by a main where you have 3 different options to choose from. I went with the chicken, it was also pretty good. The dessert got served on an actual ice plate, which was a nice touch, but I was happy there was some hot tea and coffee to warm myself up from the inside. All in all, a really cool experience, but with 150 euros, a very expensive one.
All right, this concludes the ice hotel. Let's go to the sauna and warm up. All right, sauna time. Last sauna of the trip. Let's go.
And with that, this amazing trip comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed this adventure and I will see you on the next one.